Hey, what's up everybody? It's your pal jgun coming to you today with a quick look at Nyx, which just came out of Evocati and is now available for Wave 1 PTO. So let's get started. Kind of surprised to see that there's only a queue of one. A lot of times with these early P2 builds, there's a giant queue. It's been a busy day for the customers of Cloud Imperium. We got a video today for the IAE, and we got a new launcher. And we got a fresh build of 4.4. So a lot going on today. And that's pretty exciting. The IAE release video showed us the Perseus and potentially another ship that'll be new for us. Once we get in here, I'll turn down the music a little bit. Oh, here we are. We spawned in our hangar. Let's go ahead. I have not set up any of the settings yet. And I'll be coming on and off mic quite a bit because I'm having some sniffles. Okay, let's see here. Controls. Let's speed up the mouse a little bit. Usually about 46. And oh my gosh, the game settings. Not even going to bother because I have to modify about half of them, and it takes me a long time. Okay, so let's take a look. Levski is not new. We had this in the persistent universe for a long time, and Cloud Imperium removed it. Honestly, in my opinion, just so they could have something to add later. So 4.4 for some of us is kind of a nothing burger. They're just putting back a planetoid and a station that they took away previously. So, but let's take a look. Because obviously the graphics have been updated. And all sorts of yummy stuff like that. Hangar services. Oh, and because I set this as my residence, I have an exo hangar. It's dark. It's cool looking. There are some texture issues, but they'll get those sorted out. We still have a few weeks until IAE. But this is what a hangar looks like at the Levski landing zone. Okay, you know what? I am going to have to do some of these game settings because no. Let's see what we got here. Crosshair, opacity, hit marker, sure. Star map, decoupled, on. Yeah, that's fine. Automatic slowdown on, sure. ESP on, sure. Gravity compensation, yep. G-safe, no. Boost disables G-safe, yep. Cruise mode, no. Yep. Proximity, no. Actually, they've changed some of the defaults of these to be better. Of course, no. Prediction, that's dumb. VJoy, disability, always. Don't need to see the dead zone. Velocity indicator, always on. You always want to look at, see your TVI, your true vector indicator, you always want to have that on. You don't ever want to not know what where you're going. Where is look ahead? All of that stuff needs to be turned off. Lag pips, yes. Well, I like lag pip. Somebody on one of my videos commented that actually lag pip is like inferior, but I don't know. I think I just have always liked it that way. Max auto, don't zoom. No, don't zoom on target. Look ahead, no. No. Cool, that disables look ahead for the rest. Sorry, this is becoming a tutorial on how to make the game not terrible. So those are all the settings. Okay. Let's go ahead and explore Levski. Again, Levski isn't new. They took it away from us a couple years ago, and they have since brought it back. While we're here,
to the ASOC vehicle retrieval
let's
system.
just see if the Perseus is in this early build. It shouldn't be. Yeah, it's not. Oh wait, it's Anvil, right? Anvil Perseus. Come on. Yeah, it's not. No, it's the RSI. RSI Perseus? Oh my god. I can't remember, people. Too many damn ships. Okay, yeah. No Perseus.
Please visit us again.
Cool, so let's get upstairs. And if you've never been to Levski, this will be new to you. So much crap. So much stuff. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. So what we got here? So from here, it looks like we can go directly to the ship shop. Or directly to any of the external freight pads, which is kind of nice. Or customs, which is probably the lobby. It's kind of nice that they did that now. So instead of having to scroll to find the button for the lobby is now a dedicated non-scrollable button. That's pretty cool. So let's go to the ship shop. Again, I feel like calling this a 4.4 video is disingenuous. You know, this is all stuff that was in the game before. Teaches is where I used to go to buy all my ground vehicles. Could come here and buy lots of Cyclones and stuff like that.
I've been better. Had a terrible dream last night. Something woke me up in the middle of it too, and now I can't shake this weird feeling. Like
NPC dialogue is a bit annoying.
just my mind processing
But trust me, you can come here
Take
and
notes,
buy
slow
or
it
rent
down,
ships.
right?
You don't say.
Well, looks like you can also buy components. So we've got ship rentals and purchases as well as ship component sales. And honestly, you know, it's been about 2 or 3 years, but this pretty much looks the same as it did back when it was in the main game. Okay.
Sure. But I guess it's nearly a
That's enough of that. Rentals. You can rent things. I don't rent things. You can rent Ursas without wheels. Look at these pods. These are cute. These are like the MPUV pods. Okay. Oh, I almost made it. I am surprised they didn't make this more MMO friendly. Like, you would think that, you know, they removed Levski and Delamar from the main game a long time ago. Well, 2 or 3 years ago. Brought them back. But, surprised there's not, like, more elevators down to Teach's. So this is the lobby. This is the Levski lobby. And that way is, you know, Levski. Like, that's where you'll go. But before we go there, just going to take a slow walk around here just to see if it's the same. And yeah, I think it is the same. Wow, the renderer is struggling a little bit. I'm getting some jitter in my frames. And not because of... It's not server frames. Like, actual my client frames are struggling a little bit. So, there's a little bit of optimizing they can do for that. But, yeah. So some of this is kind of new, right? There used to be a kiosk over here where you would pick up all your packages. You used to be able to accept, you know, like 10 delivery missions, box missions. And I miss box missions. I hear they're back, actually. But there was a Kovalex machine over here you would pick them up from.
All this talk about the Van Dole. If you ask me...
And here's the famous statue.
They're running from something.
Remember Anthony Tanaka.
Them here. Got enough freeloaders as it is.
And this overlooks down into the what used to be the main mining shaft. So on the asteroid Delamar, and it was a big asteroid, almost like a planetoid. There was a massive like hole in the middle of it, but it had a bottom. It didn't go all the way through. So now that they've added it back in 4.4 to Nyx, they've punched the bottom out. So now the hole does go all the way through. But regardless, this is, you know, kind of the same. From this vantage point in this viewing window, you're looking out over the Delamar crater. Well, now it's Delamar shaft, I guess, Delamar tunnel. But that's pretty cool.
I'm helping out with public sanitation.
We've got our storage access.
So I get the pleasure of waking up at the crack of dawn and cleaning out the latrines for everyone.
And one thing that's different is over here, used to be a store, and there was a big desk. Imagine the center counter at a cargo deck.
Hello.
And you talk to the NPCs here to get quests. So that's all gone now, sadly.
I'm an head. Ooh, flying.
Things just getting harder and harder around here, aren't they?
And you can take those lifts to go up to the surface. Municipal works. God, it's been some years. But over here, I believe, used to be the Habs. If you were
authorized personnel only.
If you were waking up at Levski, you woke up in rooms over here, and I guess they've been removed. Yeah, that's weird. Okay. Mercy Hospital. Home and Hearth. Oh, okay. So maybe they moved him over here. Now maybe the Habs are over here.
What brings you in today?
Let's see if there's any options on the elevator. Yep, Habs. Okay, I was right. They moved the Habs. And that's fine. I mean, whatever.
I got 8 gigs though. I kind of fucked up on that.
Yeah, you did. Why do people talk in game?
How do I run Vulcan? Is Vulcan better?
Your presence is urgently required.
This is new. There was a hospital before, if I remember correctly, but this looks like that long tunnel, there didn't used to be a kilometer-long tunnel connecting everything. Now, again, unfortunately, right now, 4.4, it's just a...
Your ship on the
It's just a couple of new quests.
Everything good with you?
I believe there's some delivery quests. I believe there's some hauling quests.
What's up on your end?
Paging Dr. Nalara to neural recalibration.
Audio fading is a bit
Above the elevator.
off. Grand Barter used to be this way. Oh, actually. Okay, maybe it was down. Yeah, okay, I think Grand Barter was accessed from the lower level. So let's go down. There it is. So this is pretty much the same. The Grand Barter is the heart of Levski. This is where all the vendors are.
So come on, talk to me.
Anything interesting?
Yeah, the performance in here is not great. Which is funny, right? Because I remember, you know, being in the Grand Barter 3 years ago and the performance was perfectly fine. But they've added a lot to the engine, and obviously the server is tracking a lot more. Conscientious objects. There's a lot more ambient sound than there was before.
Wherever.
Hey, where are you going? Welcome. You ever taken there to stop?
Anything specific you're interested in?
There's delicious food to eat, interesting people to meet, countless worlds to explore.
Doing business, I guess. Feels like I've seen this.
Cordries.
Planning to attack the transport ship. They weren't even trying.
You can pick up all your armored drip here.
Seen some things that I never thought I'd see, and others I honestly wish I hadn't. That's the journey, I guess.
We're sitting on a couple of things right now. I don't know though. Still testing the waters. The line up right. Could be big.
Yeah, I mean, you can tell they've added a lot of small details, so looks good. It passes the vibe check. I think that's what matters. It's another dark, grimy underbelly. You know, I should really save a camera. I feel like I should save a camera. Let's go ahead and save this. This camera is not going to fit under here. Let's get ready for some jankiness. Jank. Jank. Get ready for some jank. It's nice to have Levski back, but I don't know. Having to go through a wormhole to get there, it's probably going to result in it not being visited that much. Here's kind of a nice area where we can look out over the Delamar hole. You can see people out there flying. It'll be fun to have races with your org mates and see who can get through the hole fastest and all that kind of stuff. Sorry for the crap camera work, folks. Everything is facade, nothing's real. Hello. Hello, fellow citizen. And that wrapped around. You know what? Let's actually get a screenshot of the Grand Barter. It's good to be back, Levski.
If you've got time to talk, you've got time to walk.
Move it. Don't make me tell you twice.
Was she sassing me? I am detecting a high level of sass there. So anyways, let's see. We can walk around here. There's a little storage area. I thought when they showed us this like a couple years ago, it was like raining inside from all the condensation. I don't know, maybe I'm thinking of some other place. Laying routes. You can come here to buy food. Okay. There's a cafe upstairs. There's a food place. Like 90% of this is just role playing. 99% of it. Now let's go back upstairs. We'll check out the cafe. This cafe is where the org that I'm in, where we came to say goodbye to Levski. When they announced Levski was being removed from Stanton, we had an org night in here. We all hung out in here for a couple hours. Just to party and say goodbye and take screenshots. And it is exactly the same. These people look happy. Oh, what's he doing? Hands above the couch, sir.
Been trying to teach some new arrivals how to weld a pipe back together, and I'll tell you, if this is the best the next generation has to offer, we are all screwed. Useless. Absolutely useless. These kids couldn't tell a multi-tool from a multi-wrench.
These kids, they couldn't tell a multi-tool from a multi-wrench. Yep, so the bar's the same. And let's go to conscientious objects. There's more tunnels. I know a guy that dresses just like this, and I bet this is him.
Sure thing.
And you can buy guns here and other stuff. So, like, sorry. Yeah, I mean, that's Levski, right? I think most of you that are watching this probably know Levski. You've been playing long enough that it's really only people that joined in like the last 2 years that wouldn't be familiar with all this. So let's move on to what is new with 4.4, and let's get the hell out of Levski. Now, they did expand Levski on the outside. We'll have to go back down.
The capsule will be leaving the station
These rumors
momentarily.
about the UE are a load of bull. When you've been around,
And these elevators don't have buttons, they're just automatic.
these kind of conversations.
They're just always kind of going up and down. So let's go ahead and get to my hangar. I kind of feel like your hangar should be a dedicated button too. I do like that the elevators are a little bit bigger. It's kind of nice. And let's spawn, why not? We'll spawn a shiv.
The ASOP vehicle retrieval system.
Will we spawn a shiv? Yeah, we'll spawn a shiv.
Your vehicle has been witness visitors again.
Well, that don't look right. Okay, well that's happening. Let's take a look at the quests. Collection, no. FU Wickalow. Looks like there's some Merc quests in here. This is in Nyx. These are probably local. These are probably in the Nyx area. Delivery. Oh, what is this? Oh, yay! Heck yeah. You know what? Delivery quests are back. Let's do it. I'm excited, guys. I'm excited. Let's do a delivery quest. Back in my day. Back in the old days, I mean, that was what you did. That was one of the major quest types. I mean, you know, back in early Alpha 3, the Alpha 3 through Alpha 9 days, for about a year, kind of all we did was pick up boxes and deliver them places. And while we're outside, we'll take a look around. Oh, nice! They brought back the Levski control tower guy. So Levski was unique in that when you requested landing, a guy came on and you'd actually see him on one of your MFDs. I don't know why I just pointed at my screen. You can't see me. He would come up on one of your MFDs and talk to you, and he always seemed extremely happy that you were coming, and he always seemed a little bit stoned. But also half the time the camera didn't work and it was pointed at his crotch, so this big just groin would come up on your screen and you'd hear his voice and how excited he was that you're landing.
Hello, and the landing is clear. Go ahead and launch.
I'm glad they brought him back.
Landing gear up.
You're clear to take off. Procedure initiated.
They've still got some bugs to iron out with ATC signals. This guy doesn't know if you're coming or going right now.
Any free to take off. Good luck out there. See you again one day, and the flight path's clear. Go ahead, thought of in a way. Think you could move? You're free to log one.
So how do we feel about these external loading areas? I don't know. I don't know. I kind of want to unload in private. My god, there is so much shimmy and shake happening in the ship right now. It's got to be a game setting I need to turn off. Oh yeah, there's like G-force induced head shake or some crap like that. I always turn that off. Okay. Let's go ahead and take a look at Nyx. Oh, I have no HUD. My god. Okay, back to the game settings. Lean, crosshair, weapon, star map, defaults, flight, decoupled, G-safe, space, proximity system, advanced HUD, yes, advanced HUD, jeez. Advanced HUD prefers labels, sure. Course prediction, no. No. The music is nice. Let's just admit it. I like relaxed music. It's under graphics. There used to be a setting called like GeForce induced head shake. Please don't tell me they've taken that away, because that is the worst thing in the world and needs to be turned off. Hey, we're in a server error. How about that? Well, oh, there we go. Let's get out of the seat and get back in to cycle the HUD. Hopefully that gets the HUD working. Nope, still have no HUD. But they did a great job with how they expanded out Levski, because Levski was a small station. It had four hangars. That's it, and you would wait your turn. But now they've got lots of hangars. Oh my god, this camera shake is absolute garbage. But now they've got external landing pads. Plus, they probably still have the old... there used to be an area up top where you would spawn your ground vehicles. And I believe that's still present. I'm not exactly sure where it is. But, you know, the old Delamar asteroid you could drive around on. Like I said, it was the size of a planet. It was big enough you could drive. There's really... This new Delamar is not ground vehicle friendly. Hangars. More hangars. It's pretty, I'll give it that. Look at all the ships. It's pretty cool, right? I mean, just think like 2 years ago, we had 40 to 50 people per server. We were going to do a quest, right? Let's go do that quest. Holy cow. Hello. Wow. And instead of being blue and green, now we've got a black and purple skybox. Not sure what that's about. Nix seems a little bit confused. Performance will probably improve as we get away from Levski. Let's take a look at the star map and see what we've got. Oh, this star map is terrible. And I truly mean it. The old star map was way better. And I know people are not going to agree with me, but it was. On this new star map, you can actually you can scroll for minutes and nothing happens. And there's no feedback. It's like, what's happening? Am I zooming out? Am I not? There's just no feedback. You're just scrolling, just scrolling, just scrolling. Like what is happening? Well, there's Levski. Well, there's Nix. Big, beautiful, empty system. Oh, the one thing the new star map does better is this, the fact that you can search for locations to lock them in. So add that search feature to the old star map, and you've got a much better map. Fam, we've got to fix this HUD. I'm going to go through every single one of these settings. And I understand if this is the point in your life where you decide to press pause on the video and unsubscribe from me. Because I probably would at this point. Turret mouse, salvage aim, tractor beam, defaults. Weapon, gimbals, gunner, magnified UI, precision low. Staggered? Yeah, I like staggered. I like lag. Fading. I've got pilot look ahead and turret look ahead turned off. Driver look ahead turned off. Oh, here we go. Oh my god. Holy cow. Holy cow. Okay, folks, remember where the scroll bar is in your game settings. It's pretty much 7/8 of the way down. Almost at the bottom. Oh my god. Perfect. I still don't have a HUD. I don't know what that's all about. Okay, looks like a freelancer. Let's go get our package. Here we are, like, 90 minutes into my stupid video. Finally got the HUD figured out. Is the shitter full? I think it's supposed to be empty when the ship's brand new, right? Yeah. Brand new spawn, shitter's empty. And it's not a cutlass, so I cannot go out the side. Do I have a helmet? Helmet check. By the way, fam, the best helmet check ever is just press T. That's your torch. If nothing happens, you probably don't have a helmet on. Look at this. This freelancer has seen better days. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the package. We got it. We got the package. Can I force this open and get out here? No. That's okay. That's okay. That is okay. My life is complete. I do like the god rays that kind of permeate all of Nyx. That's kind of cool. Well, and then they come back the other direction. Maybe not. You know, I don't know what I like. I know what I don't like. And I fixed it. So now my ship flies great. Okay. Corundum. Sorry. Corundum. Deliver the package to the next Castro jump point. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You guys excited? I'm excited. Do I have a HUD yet? No. Still don't have a HUD. This entire game settings screen needs a search bar. Like, holy cow. Just a little box where I could type in the word HUD for HUD. And... Or settings should be graphically displayed in panels and tabs, not just a giant list of strings. Okay, advanced HUD, yes, advanced HUD, yes. I don't know what this is. Advanced HUD prefers labels. I don't, but I tried it both ways, and neither way makes a difference. We still don't have the new quantum effects. That may make people grumpy. We still don't have global illumination. We still don't have the new sound system. We still don't have Maelstrom. We still don't have most of the, and I don't mean to get negative, but maybe I do. Let me be negative for a minute here. There are like 21 kind of cool systems or features they promised at CitizenCon 2023. This is over 2 years ago. 2 years and like half a month. Most of them have not made it into the game. You know, we've got hairstyles and tattoos, but just above the head, just above the neck. So we're kind of still waiting. Engineering, boy, I mean, they're trying. We've got some early engineering gameplay and tech previews, but it's a little fugly. So, not much progress has been made in the last 3 or 4 years. And like I said, Nyx, well, we already had Levski and Delamar. They just added them back and changed up the hull a little bit and added some external pads. But you know what? I love the ships. And I'm so addicted to spaceships that no matter how much of a sham the game is, I'm so here for it. Okay, let's drop off this package and then we will cut the video. There's also quests to go collect Vandal bodies. Let's request some landing. So this is the Nyx Castra jump point. I guess this is where you would jump to Castra if Castra were in the game.
Thank you, and please visit again.
Come on. There we go. What? I saw it. There it is. Whee! Let's drop some gear. There's like so much information I don't have right now because my HUD isn't displaying. I kind of rely on the HUD to tell me everything. But I'm gonna assume my gear are down because the nice lady inside my computer said they were.
Landing complete. Have a pleasant stay.
Now in the old days you had to take the boxes to these special little box machines. Or put them on a counter, or hand them to an NPC. Let's see what we do now. Maybe they just have to use the freight elevator, I don't know. Well, let's try the freight elevator. Maybe it's that simple. I kind of wish it weren't. Maybe it's nostalgia, but there was a certain something that was very interesting about carrying a box all the way around a city. Because a lot of times, like, you had to drop it off on a counter or in a machine that was, like, way far away. You had to land at the spaceport, and you'd have to carry this box with you through the spaceport, potentially into the city. Okay. I'm kind of happy. Let's bring it back up. For one patch, and I think it was one patch only, there were pizza delivery requests. You would deliver pizza. There were requests to deliver packages to the rooftops of the buildings in New Babbage for a lot of years. I want to say for probably 10 patches. The requests to pick up the black boxes from crashed ships and deliver those back to town. There were just so many cool quests to basically pick up carryable things just like this that you would carry in your hand. Discover them, find them, recover them, and take them places. So we're going to have to make some guesses here. And unfortunately, this station is exactly like every other station in the game. It's basically just 6 or 7 modules that they can puzzle together in any order they want. Let's try the Galleria first, because sometimes these are dropped off the admin office. I'm going to say that feels too far away. Yeah, I think that's not right. Yeah, okay. Not Galleria, so let's go to the cargo deck. Actually, if you scroll far enough back in my feed, like in 2017 or something, I think I made a video where I just did box deliveries for like an hour. I delivered 8 packages. Let's try the cargo center. Does that get us closer? No, that gets us farther away. Let's try the refinery. Does that get us closer? No. So it's not the refinery. It's not the cargo deck. Let's go back to the hangars and habs area. Ugh. It's 500 meters, which is kind of the same as when we're in the Galleria. It can't be that. There's nobody to get back there. So let's bring up the map. And of course, I just dropped the box. Ah, God, this sucks. You can't, like, zoom in Like, oh my god, please. Like, I don't need to see an unknown spaceship outside the station. And it just goes immediately to that. Well, that's weird. I clicked on the quest objective and it brought up the money trader. Okay. Maybe there's a third option. Maybe I was supposed to actually drop it off somewhere outside the station. That's not typical, but let's find out. It's also possible I was supposed to deposit it on the freight elevator, but the freight elevator just bugged out and didn't recognize it. It's also possible this is described in the quest text, and I never read quest text. Shame on me. You know, let's read that quest text just in case. Maybe it says exactly where. Delivered. Couriers help deliver across the verse. We pride ourselves on being flexible companies eager to meet needs clients everywhere. We'll ask no questions. If you want it there, we'll get it there. Blah, blah, blah. Get it from a rec site. Drop off to the jump point. Let's see if we can actually fly to that specific pip 2.5 clicks away.
You are clear to launch.
Still don't have a HUD. No, that's not right. Yeah, that's not right.
Thank you. And please visit again.
That's just like the general purpose pip for here's the station. Go to the station. Yeah, that's not right. Well, folks, I don't have time for this, and this video is way too long. But package delivery missions, they're a lot of fun, they're rewarding, and they take you to some of the coolest places in the verse. So go ahead and do some. This probably is just user error. I clearly just don't know where to take it. Locate missing person, that's good. Bounty hunter search, that's good. Yeah, cool. Okay, well, thanks for hanging out with me. This video was not well organized. This was just me hopping in for the very first time with PTU Wave 1. I will probably make smaller, more well put together videos later. I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the verse.